humanitarian service organization. This is an ability to build on experiences in one part of the world, think big, act collectively, and strive for the ideal. Rotarians saw firsthand that following a successful pilot vaccination program in the Philippines, Rotarians...
I don't want to kill anybody, just maim them for life.
We don't want you to kill anybody either.
No, just maim them for life.
Now, what are you taking a picture of, Dick?
Well, I'm trying to talk to Terry about the program for a Rotary meeting in this camera.
Yeah, point the camera at
Strongly enough for what you have done in the fight against polio and in the intention to eradicate it hereafter. So I pay tribute to what has been done, what is being done, and what will be done. But there's another scourge out there. There's another scourge out there which is taking an indescribable toll on countries, communities, and families, especially on the continent of Africa, and it's HIV and AIDS. And I don't know how I can cast the remarks in order to convey to you with sufficient, vivid content what is happening. Not very long ago, I was in Harare in Zimbabwe at the David Livingstone Primary School attending a little grade 5 class with 10-year-olds. And the teacher, rather inventively, wanting to draw the kids' attention to the force of the pandemic, decided to try to approach it in a rather artful way. And she passed around slips of paper to every single child, and she said, I want you to write on this slip of paper what it is that bothers you most. And then we'll gather them up in a basket, and we'll pull them out one by one, and we'll discuss them as a class. You know 10-year-old kids with furrowed brow and great intensity, they wrote down on the pieces of paper what it was that worried them most. It was a class of over 100 children. 8 out of every 10 kids wrote the word death. These were 10-year-olds. Death of a mother, death of a father, death of an uncle, death of an aunt, death of a friend. And the teacher said to them finally, what do you do in the face of all this death? And the kids said, we pray. And the teacher said, you pray to God, of course? And the children said, yes, we pray to God. And there then followed an intensely animated discussion in the class about the nature of the pandemic and human sexuality. They knew everything there is to know about human sexuality at the age of 10, because, of course,